is Hana. Before I begin, I have a question for you. What is gender equality in business or jobs? Yes, you're right. Gender equality in business and jobs is to have equal pay or salaries, equal opportunities, and more. However, right now, gender is not treated equally in the workplace. But first, we have to understand gender inequality in the workplace. Gender inequality happens when a person faces unequal treatment and limited opportunities based on their gender. Gender inequality is a complicated conflict with numerous factors contributing to its development. It can also affect education, employment, healthcare, and interactions. Basically, it's just the opposite of gender equality in the workplace. Right now, gender is not treated equally because in 2024, some companies for the first manager, there were 100 men and 81 women. Also, in Ukraine's average salary for women is 22% lower than men, and 29% of decision-making positions are held by women. This is a graph that connects gender inequality in the workplace. But why does gender inequality exist? Gender inequality in business, jobs, or employment caused by biases, gender pay gap, and unequal opportunities, conflicts in leaderships, and gender stereotypes in business, jobs, or employment. Right now, like what I said, gender is not equal at all. If women and men were treated equally, they would have the same opportunities, equal payment, and non-discrimination, improved national productivity and economic growth, increased organizational performance, and more. Let's ask Samuel Thornton, whose background is human resources. He's going to talk about his experience, his thoughts, and his opinions about gender inequality in the workplace. In your business, have you seen or experienced gender inequality? If yes, how?
Not within my business, but we do a lot of work with companies to help them think about how to avoid gender inequality in their companies.
What do you know about gender equality and gender inequality in business?
There's a lot of discussion about what is better. Should we focus on making it fair for people so they can get the same outcomes by giving people who need more help the help? Or should we focus on giving people equal treatment and then they, achieve what they can? So that's one of the big things people are talking about when they think about sort of equality or inequality in the workplace. A lot of people think about what's the best way to fix that.
Can you think of any solutions for gender inequality in business, jobs, employment, or workplace?
So our gender expectations sometimes, the stereotypes in our minds, also sometimes lead to these kind of different outcomes. Even if it's not intentional, it may be social expectation or, our perception of gender roles.
Do you think gender equality in the business, jobs, employment, workplace is good or bad? Why?
Reasons. First of all, it's fair, right? So I think people should have the same opportunities. It shouldn't be based on their gender. That's, for me, a silly way to decide who gets the best opportunities, who gets paid the best. But I think it's also better for companies because there's lots of research to suggest that diverse teams are more innovative and achieve better results than if you just have.
Do you think gender is treated equally right now? Why or why not?
And I think we are doing better, but no, still not equal. And you can see that because if you look at the number of women who are CEOs, if you look at the biggest American companies, one piece of research suggests there are more American CEOs called, I think it's Charles is the name, than there are women CEOs. So there are very few female CEOs. And if you look in Asia, not many board members are women. So that's one reason we can say, yes, we don't have gender equality yet.
So, we know the causes, changes, and know other people's opinions from the interview. However, what are some solutions and what can we do to help? We can grow women in leadership, support young age women leaders, equal pay, and relating to male ally groups. We think of many solutions, but it is really hard to do it for real. So now it's your turn to do action. You can use my ideas or use your own thinkings for solutions. If you do actions, then we can move forward to gender equality in the workplace. Right now, 1.1 million of women from Ukraine suffer from sexual harassment and violence because of gender inequality in the workplace. Do you want to just sit there and do nothing, or do action and make gender equal? Think which one is more important. What? Oh, why do I show this video to you? The reason why I show this video to you is because you are going to be an adult soon, so you have to understand how important is gender equality in the workplace and how bad is gender inequality in the workplace. As you can see, gender inequality in jobs, business, workplace employment is a really bad and serious problem and causes unsafe such as discrimination, sexism, and harassment. Therefore, I want everyone to think of that and take action without saying it. I know it's really hard to take action, but I think one small action can affect others in a good way and make a little bit of progress towards gender equality. Even if it was not affecting anyone, every small step can become one big step and can move forward to gender equality. If this works, we can be equal, happy, and fair.